Before the thunder of Tigers and Panthers shook the battlefield, there was the Panzer II. Small, nimble, and crucial to Nazi Germany's early military machine, it wasn't the most powerful or well-armored tank of World War II, but its story is one of innovation, improvisation, and evolution. In the early 1930s, Germany was rearming in defiance of the Treaty of Versailles. At the time, the Panzer I was the only tank in service. A tiny machine with just machine guns for armament, it was clear that something more capable was needed. Enter the Panzer Kampfwagen II, or simply the Panzer II. Designed as a stopgap measure until more advanced tanks like the Panzer III and IV could be developed, the Panzer II was intended for training and light combat. But when war broke out in 1939, Germany didn't have enough tanks, so the Panzer II was pressed into frontline service, ready or not. During the invasion of Poland in 1939 and the Blitzkrieg across France in 1940, the Panzer II played a key role. Weighing around 8.9 tons, it was powered by a 140 horsepower Maybach engine, giving it a top speed of 40 kilometers per hour or 25 miles per hour. Its lightweight meant it was agile, able to move quickly across difficult terrain, a perfect fit for Germany's fast-paced, lightning war tactics. The tank was armed with a 20mm KWK-30 autocannon and a 7.92mm MG-34 machine gun. While sufficient against infantry and lightly armored vehicles, it struggled when facing heavier enemy tanks like the Soviet T-34 or the French Char B-1. Its armor, ranging from 5 to 30 millimeters depending on the variant, offered little protection against anti-tank weapons. But in the early war, its real strength wasn't firepower, it was mobility, reliability, and numbers. The Panzer II was used in reconnaissance, support roles, and as the backbone of early armored divisions. In Poland, France, and even North Africa, it proved that mechanized warfare was the future. In the deserts of North Africa, Rommel's Afrika Korps relied on the Panzer II in the early stages of the campaign. Its small size and speed made it ideal for desert scouting. But as the war progressed and enemies fielded heavier armor, the Panzer II began to show its age. By 1941, during Operation Barbarossa, the invasion of the Soviet Union, the Panzer II was increasingly outclassed. It couldn't match the firepower or protection of the T-34 or KV-1. By then, most Panzer IIs had been relegated to training, reconnaissance, or converted into specialized vehicles. And that's where the Panzer II found a second life. German engineers used the Panzer II chassis as a platform for many conversions. The most famous of these was the Vespa, a self-propelled artillery vehicle armed with a 105mm howitzer. Others included flamethrower tanks, command vehicles, and the Marder II, a makeshift tank destroyer mounting a powerful anti-tank gun. These adaptations extended the Panzer II's usefulness well into the middle years of the war. By 1943, the Panzer II had mostly vanished from frontline service. It was never meant to be a main battle tank, and its thin armor and light gun made it obsolete. But it had already done its job. It trained the crews, led the charges, and paved the way for more advanced German armor. Today, surviving Panzer IIs are rare, but they stand as reminders of an era of rapid innovation and brutal experimentation in tank warfare. The Panzer II may not have been the most fearsome tank of World War II, but it was a cornerstone of Germany's early victories, a stepping stone on the road to mechanized warfare. In the story of World War II tanks, the Panzer II is where Germany's armored legend truly began.